everyone, this is Julian, Paddle Master Coach. Today I'm going to be showing you the 3 easy steps how to master your bandeja and how to take your paddle game to the next level. Here are the steps. Very, very simple. Let's say you're on the backhand side, right? Now the ball's coming high. They're hitting a lob to you. Most of the balls are going to come right to the middle. That's where they hit most of the time, right? So the first step number 1, as soon as you see that ball coming up high, you want to set up, point the head of the paddle up. Number 1, turn sideways, right? You have to make sure that the ball is always on your right side, obviously if you're right-handed. So you want to make your contact point right at the same height of your shoulders. So that's step number 1. Sideways, make sure that your contact point is going to be right on the side. Next, you're going to shuffle back, set up in the ready position, and as soon as the ball reaches the shoulder height, that's where you're going to make contact point. And now let me give you the final tip. It's where to place the shot. Very, very, very important, okay? If you're on this side or the opposite side, you always want to aim your bandeja cross court. That's the best way for you to make your bandeja most effective. And here's the way you do it. First, you set up right here, sideways. Now the ball's coming, you're gonna shuffle back, make sure that the ball ends up right on your side. You're gonna turn and hit all the way. Your follow through is very, very important. You're gonna start with the right shoulder behind you, and you're gonna finish with the right shoulder in front of you. So you're gonna hit and finish all the way up there. Let me show you how it is. You set up there, and you hit, and you finish with that shot all the way up. That's the best way for you to start mastering your bandeja, not only on the technique part, but also on the placement. Where your bandeja is the most effective when you hit it, okay? Let me go through the steps and the progressions, where to hit it and why you want to hit it always on those spots. So let me explain where to hit the bandeja. That's why I put these lines. We have the red line and the yellow line. So if you're playing on the backhand side, and this will be the same thing if you're playing on the forehand side, you always want to hit your bandeja cross court, first of all, because the straight back wall bandeja, you're always going to get an easy bounce and an easy return. So you always you want to hit it cross court. And now where to hit it cross court? Now you're playing that way, you're coming this way. If you go on the left side or your right side of the red line, that will be the most effective one. Why? Because if the ball bounces here, you're always going to get the screen. And when the ball hits a screen, you always get what we call a dirty bounce. That will be option number 1. Option number 2, same thing. When it's coming cross court, now you go on the left side or your right side of the yellow line. And this is the most effective one. Why? Because the ball's coming here, it's going to bounce on the first panel, and after it bounces on the first panel, it will die back here. That's extremely, extremely effective, okay? But very, very important, you don't want to hit it hard, okay? Because that ball is going to bounce here, touch this glass, and drop back there. Now, sometimes, you know, what I'm saying it, sometimes it's difficult because of the dynamics of the point, but you always want to try to aim to those places. First the screen, second of all, the first panel, and the third option will be the third panel right here, or the second panel right here. But you have to be careful with this panel, because why? If you hit it here, the ball bounces here, back wall, and it comes right back to the middle. So that's an easy shot to return, okay? So, and you apply the same technique or the same positioning of your balls in the other side as well. First the screen, first panel, and second panel. That's the best way for you to improve your bandeja positioning, and that's the best way for you to take your paddle to the next level.